It all started around 60 years ago in the busy city of Manhattan. My life was pretty simple. I had a steady job, a cozy home, a little cat. I didn't think much of where I was going. The future was something I just chose to let happen. I didn't dwell on it. I was a school teacher, and honestly, that was my dream job. I really love kids, and getting to work with them and help them and just watch them learn and grow, it was perfect for me. But something happened. Something strange began to happen around the city and within the school. People began to disappear. The school nurse, the gym teacher, the janitor, one by one, night after night, they vanished. Their bodies were never found. People got scared. They became paranoid. Everyone believed they would be the next to go. But it was me who ended up being the final missing person. I was the one to discover the truth. The night I found out what was really going on was the night that my peaceful life came to an end. I was finishing up my work, getting my things together, when I heard noises down the hall. I tried to be brave, to just get to the door, get to my car, and go. But as I left the room, the other door opened. A man stepped into the hall. His skin was so pale, I could have mistaken him for a corpse. I knew I'd never seen him before. His mouth was covered in blood, and he had this smug look on his face. He let out this eerie chuckle. I felt my blood run cold, and every part of my body was screaming at me to run. But my body wouldn't move. I was trapped in his gaze. And he spoke, and the truth of his intentions became clear.
I'm going to enjoy feeding on such young blood. The children will make such a delicious snack. Innocent blood, untainted by the spoils of age. So perfect. This truly has become the most decadent of hunting grounds.
I had to do something. Anything. I couldn't let him do it. Not the children. I had to protect them, somehow. But I knew I was no match for him. There was no way I could kill such a creature. So I did the only thing I could think of. Take me instead. Please. I will do anything you ask if you would just spare them. Please. I beg of you. Take me. Just feed on me. Leave the children alone. Come, demon. He seemed to pause for a moment. His face went almost blank before a sick grin twisted along his lips.
What a compassionate creature you are. You would sacrifice yourself for them? Yes, I can see it in your eyes. You would die for them. Gladly. Happily. Such a sweet girl.
He moved with speed that my eyes couldn't track. One moment he was down the hall, and in the next, he was standing right in front of me. That sick grin never faltered. It made me sick to my stomach.
But for how long will you stay sweet and innocent, I wonder? I plan to find out. Yes, this is going to be such fun. For me.
His laugh was filled with sadistic glee before he grabbed me. His hands felt like ice against my shoulders. I wanted to look away, but I couldn't. His gaze wouldn't let me. I saw them. His fangs. So sharp and deadly. I wanted to fight. I wanted to scream, to run, to do anything. But if I did, he would kill more people. He would kill the children. I had to do this, even if every instinct I had inside me was screaming. He let out a growl before sinking those vicious teeth into my throat. He wasn't gentle. He wasn't kind about it. He struck hard and fast. I could hear it. The sounds of him drinking my blood. My body started to go numb. The lights around me faded. The sounds of him snarling against my neck grew softer. And I welcomed the darkness that flooded my senses. When I woke up, I was so confused and disoriented. I didn't know what happened to me. I found myself in a large room with lots of chairs and 2 massive doors. I didn't bother to look around. I just bolted for those doors. I was shocked when I reached them. They weren't locked. I was sure they would have been. It wasn't until I opened them that I realized why. Sunlight burst into the room the moment I opened those doors. It sheared and burned my skin. I screamed and fell back, closing the doors quickly. I was on my knees, whimpering in pain when I heard his voice. His sick laugh. It was filled with malice and amusement at my pain. My skin was already starting to heal as he spoke. The pain didn't last long.
You foolish girl, thinking it would be so easy. No. The sunlight is lost to you forever. You're mine now. My child. My fledgling. Mine to teach. And I will teach you the ways of our kind. I'm looking forward to this. To turning such a pure soul into a vicious killer. Yes, this will be so much fun for me.
He laughed once more as I stared at him in horror. He dragged me into a small, dark room where he kept me for weeks. Every night he would watch me as my hunger grew. The pain within me was so strong. It was terrible. My throat burned. My stomach was in knots. I was so weak. Finally, after weeks of starvation, he came back. But he wasn't alone. He had a young teenage girl with him. He tossed her into the room in front of me. I heard him speak again, sounding so arrogant.
It's time, my child. You must feed. You need fresh blood. I promise all your pain will come to an end if you feed. The agony will stop. All of it will cease. All you need to do is feed. Blood is our life.
Blood is our life? How many times have I heard that phrase from him? Too many. I refused to be like him, even if it hurt, even if it killed me. I was determined to fight him. I would never hurt another person. He only snickered at my refusal to drink blood and slammed the door, leaving me alone with that girl. She was so close. She smelled so wonderful. I could smell her blood underneath her skin. I tried so hard. But I failed. I fed. He had never lied. Drinking her blood was like drinking raw power. It filled me. It consumed me. I was drowning in blood. I didn't even realize he was in the room until I heard him let out another one of his sick laughs. And that coined phrase of his.
Blood is our life.
After a while, he let me out of that room, determined to show me how to hunt properly. I tried to resist. For so long I tried. And I failed. So many times. I managed to escape him during one of our hunts. Managed to drive a tree branch into his chest after I caught him by surprise when he was feeding. I was a fool, though. I had missed his heart. And when I saw him pull the branch from his chest, with that twisted look of rage in his eyes, I ran like hell. I haven't seen him in decades. But ever since, I swore I wouldn't be what he tried to make me out to be. I fed on animals or blood bags. Well, until I met you. You undid me. And well, here we are. But I will not let you become a monster. Not like him. Not like Adam. I'll help you. I swear it. It's just you and me now. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed this video. Holy crap, has it been a month already since my last video? My bad. I promise I'll have a more consistent upload schedule soon. I did not mean for this to be a month-long wait. So sorry, so sorry. But a big shout out to all of my Patreons. Dana Freitas, Celestia Kalem, Devin Muse, Paul Zeno, and Kate McKenzie. And a massive thank you to Pebbles ASMR for helping me with this video. I will leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description if you want to check out his work. It's really, really good. It's Scottish ASMR. It's really, really good. But yeah, big shout out for that. So excited. First collab. Very excited about it. But hope you enjoyed. And if you want to see more, subscribe, comment, like, Patreon, all that good stuff. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.